The Timeless Principles of Human Relations, Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People, is a classic guide to improving interpersonal skills and building meaningful relationships. First published in 1936, the book remains relevant today because its principles are rooted in understanding human nature. Carnegie's core message is that success in both personal and professional life depends on the ability to connect with others, earn their trust, and inspire them to take action. The book is divided into 4 parts, each focusing on a different aspect of human relations. Example: Carnegie shares the story of Charles Schwab, a steel magnate who credited his success to his ability to inspire enthusiasm in his employees. By showing genuine appreciation and interest in others, Schwab built a loyal and motivated workforce. Part 1. Fundamental Techniques in Handling People. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Carnegie argues that criticism is counterproductive because it puts people on the defensive and damages relationships. Instead, he advises understanding the other person's perspective and offering constructive feedback. Example: Abraham Lincoln famously wrote a scathing letter to a general during the Civil War, but never sent it. He understood that criticism would only create resentment and hinder cooperation. Give honest and sincere appreciation. People crave recognition and appreciation. Carnegie emphasizes the importance of acknowledging others' efforts and achievements in a genuine and specific way. Example: a manager who regularly praises employees for their hard work and specific contributions fosters a positive and motivated team environment. 3. Arouse in the other person an eager want to influence others. You must understand their needs and desires. Carnegie advises framing your requests in a way that shows how the other person will benefit. Example: instead of saying, "I need you to work late," a manager might say, "Your expertise is crucial to finishing this project on time, and your contribution will be recognized by the entire team." Part 2. 6 Ways to Make People Like You. Become genuinely interested in other people. Carnegie believes that the key to winning friends is showing genuine interest in others. People are more likely to like and trust you if you take the time to listen and learn about their lives. Example: Theodore Roosevelt was known for remembering the names and personal details of everyone he met, which made people feel valued and respected. Smile. A simple smile can have a powerful impact on how others perceive you. Carnegie explains that smiling conveys warmth, approachability, and positivity. Example: a customer service representative who greets customers with a smile creates a welcoming atmosphere and improves the overall experience. Remember and use people's names. Using someone's name in conversation makes them feel important and respected. Carnegie advises making an effort to remember names and use them frequently. Example: a salesperson who addresses clients by name during meetings builds rapport and establishes trust. Be a good listener. Listening is one of the most effective ways to make others feel valued. Carnegie encourages active listening, paying attention, asking questions, and showing empathy. Example: a therapist who listens attentively to a client's concerns helps them feel understood and supported. Talk in terms of the other person's interests. People are more engaged when the conversation revolves around their interests. Carnegie suggests tailoring your communication to align with what matters most to the other person. Example: a job applicant who researches the company's goals and values can tailor their interview responses to show how they align with the organization's mission. The 6. Make the other person feel important. Everyone wants to feel valued and appreciated. Carnegie advises acknowledging others' contributions and showing respect for their opinions. Example: a leader who publicly recognizes an employee's hard work during a team meeting boosts morale and encourages others to excel. Part 3. How to win people to your way of thinking. Avoid arguments. Carnegie warns that arguments rarely lead to productive outcomes. Instead, he suggests finding common ground and approaching disagreements with an open mind. Example: a couple resolving a disagreement might focus on shared goals, such as maintaining a happy relationship, rather than trying to win the argument. Show respect for others' opinions, even if you disagree. It's important to respect others' viewpoints. Carnegie advises avoiding phrases like "you're wrong" and instead saying, "I see things differently." Example: a manager who listens, to an employee's suggestion without dismissing it fosters a culture of collaboration and innovation. 3. Admit. When you're wrong, admitting mistakes demonstrates humility and builds trust. Carnegie believes that taking responsibility for errors can turn a negative situation into an opportunity for growth. Example: a company that publicly acknowledges a product defect and offers a solution regains customer trust and loyalty. Begin in a friendly way. Starting a conversation on a positive note sets the tone for a productive interaction. Carnegie advises using friendly gestures and tone to create a welcoming atmosphere. Example: a negotiator who begins a discussion with a compliment or a shared interest establishes rapport and reduces tension. Get the other person saying yes. Carnegie suggests starting with points of agreement to create a positive momentum. Once the other person is in a yes mindset, they're more likely to agree with your larger request. Example: a salesperson might begin by asking, "Do you want to save money?" before presenting a product that offers cost-saving benefits. Let the other person feel the idea is theirs. People are more likely to support an idea if they feel ownership of it. Carnegie advises guiding others to arrive at the conclusion themselves rather than imposing your viewpoint. Example: a manager might ask an employee, "What do you think we should do to improve efficiency?" rather than dictating a solution. Appeal to noble motives. Carnegie believes that people are motivated by a desire to do good. By framing your request in terms of higher values, you can inspire others to take action. Example: a nonprofit organization might appeal to donors by emphasizing the impact of their contributions on improving lives. Dramatize your ideas. Making your ideas vivid and compelling captures attention and makes them more memorable. Carnegie suggests using stories, visuals, or demonstrations to convey your message. Example: a teacher who uses real-life examples and experiments to explain scientific concepts makes the lesson more engaging and impactful. Throw down a challenge. People are motivated by challenges that tap into their competitive spirit and desire for achievement. Carnegie advises setting goals that inspire others to push their limits. Example: a coach who challenges athletes to beat their personal records inspires them to train harder and perform better. Part 4. Be a leader. How to change people without giving offense or arousing resentment. 1. Begin with praise and honest appreciation. Starting with positive feedback makes it easier to address areas for improvement. Carnegie advises sandwiching constructive criticism between genuine compliments. Example: a manager might say, "Your presentation was very thorough, and I appreciate your effort. One area to improve is the pacing, but overall, you did a great job." 2. Call attention to mistakes. Indirectly, direct criticism can be demoralizing. Carnegie suggests pointing out errors in a way that preserves the other person's dignity. Example: instead of saying, "You messed up the report," a supervisor might say, "The report had some great insights, but let's double-check the numbers for accuracy." 3. Talk about your own mistakes. First, admitting your own mistakes before criticizing others makes your feedback more relatable and less threatening. Example: a mentor might say, "I used to struggle with time management too, but here's what helped me improve." Or, ask questions. Instead of giving orders, people are more receptive to suggestions framed as questions rather than commands. Carnegie advises guiding others to discover solutions on their own. Example: instead of saying, "Do it this way," a leader might ask, "What do you think would happen if we tried this approach?" Let the other person save face preserving. Someone's self-esteem is crucial when addressing mistakes. Carnegie emphasizes the importance of handling sensitive situations with tact and empathy. Example: a manager might privately discuss a performance issue with an employee rather than calling them out in front of the team. Praise every improvement. Positive reinforcement encourages continued progress. Carnegie advises recognizing even small improvements to motivate others to keep striving. Example: a teacher who praises a student for improving their handwriting, even if it's not perfect, boosts their confidence and encourages further effort. Give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. People often rise to meet expectations. Carnegie suggests setting high standards and expressing confidence in others' abilities. Example: a parent might say, I know you're responsible enough to handle this task, which motivates the child to prove them right. Use encouragement. Encouragement helps others overcome self-doubt and take action. Carnegie advises focusing on strengths and potential rather than weaknesses. Example: a coach might say, "You have the talent to succeed, you just need to believe in yourself." 9. Make the other person happy. About doing what you suggest, people are more likely to comply with requests if they see a personal benefit. Carnegie advises highlighting the advantages of your suggestion. Example: a manager might say, "Taking on this project will give you the opportunity to develop new skills and gain visibility within the company." Conclusion: the enduring power of Carnegie's principles. Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People offers timeless advice for building strong relationships and achieving success through empathy, respect, and effective communication. By applying these principles, you can create meaningful connections, inspire others, and navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence. Example: a leader who consistently applies Carnegie's principles, showing appreciation, listening actively, and inspiring others, builds a loyal and motivated team that achieves extraordinary results.